Everything's starting to crumble. Or is it? So I give the AI where I wanted to go with the story. I press the play button, and we will all read it for the first time in the video. So Sarah turns it up. That's what I told it to do in the next one. Sarah to turn up the heat. If you haven't been following the story, you're gonna be lost. But here we go. Perfect. With Jenny shaking, Sarah stepping in harder, because bullies like her thrive when others slip. And now that Jenny's grip is cracking, Sarah feels the need to take control herself, to remind everyone who's still dangerous. But the more she pushes, the more obvious it becomes she's not doing it out of strength. She's doing it out of fear. That's the recap, guys. So here we go. Into the new page, into page 16. Chapter 14, but it's actually page 16. I don't know why it's behind 2, but whatever. It didn't take long. After Jenny confrontation with you, so that last one I had my confrontation with Jenny, in case you want to know what the last page was about. After Jenny's confrontation with you, she started to pull back. Not completely. She still walked the hall like she ruled him, but her energy was different. The more skims, the more loud comments, just silence, watching. That's when Sarah stepped forward, loud, meaner, sharper. And her target was clearly Riley. She shoved her books off her desk when the teacher wasn't looking. She accidentally spilled water on her backpack. She mocked her in the hallway, loud enough for everyone to hear. Still following your little boyfriend around like a lost puppy. So me and Riley aren't going out, but everybody's picking on her like we are. I haven't even said one word to Riley. Riley's talked to me, but I haven't said a word to her yet. 16 pages in, I haven't said one word to her yet. But you gotta go back and read the story and understand the story to figure out why or what's going on. Still following your little boyfriend around like a lost puppy? She sneered one morning. Riley didn't answer. She just kept walking. But that only made Sarah bolder. During lunch, she pulled Riley's chair out from behind her mid-seat. Riley hit the ground hard. Her tray crashed. Everyone turned. For a second, no one moved. Riley stood up slowly. Her eyes were wet, but she didn't cry. Sarah was already laughing. Riley looked around the room, but this time her eyes didn't land on the floor. They landed on you, just for a second. And in that second, something passed between you, a question. Not will you save me, but are we still not speaking? So, I'm definitely we're gonna speak. We're gonna speak right here in the next page. So if you want to see that, you're gonna have to stay tuned for the next page. Silence is a shield, but it can always become a prison. Riley doesn't need you to rescue her. She just needs you to know she's not facing it all alone. And when someone meets your eyes like that, it's more than a cry for help. It's an invitation to stand with them. Invitation to stand with them. So Riley ain't asking me to help. She's not telling me I have to help. She's not even looking at me for help. She's just hoping I will help. Here's the Bible verse that will go along with this. Proverbs 31:8. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are disturbed. I don't know the word, guys. D-E-S-T-I-T-U-T-E. Breakdown. Coverage. Doesn't always roar. Sometimes it simply says, that's enough. The verse calls us to be more than observants. It calls us to be defenders. Not heroes, not saviors, just someone who refuses to stay silent when cruelty wins. So, I'm not going to be your savior, or am I? Guess you have to stay tuned for page 17 to find out if I become the savior, or do I just let it happen and walk away. Here it gives me some options for where to take it next. I can take any of these 4 options, or I can push the story my own way. And in this one, I'll probably push the story my own. I'll read through these once I'm done making this video and see if I like these. But I'll probably push the story my own way. I've got an idea in my head for the page 17. So if you guys need a prayer request, please do that in the comment section. Would love to do that for you guys. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the story. Tell me where you want the story to go. Tell me some things later on in the story you'd like to see. There's going to be some stuff that happens. Some cool stuff, and then there's going to be some bad stuff. And there's going to be stuff that's going to probably make you cry in the story. But it's all going to make sense as it keeps going and going. This is a never-ending story. It's not going to end. Well, it will. Eventually, I won't be here anymore. And the story will end. But till then, the story's not going to end. So, like, comment, and share, guys, and we'll see you out in the next video. Peace.